All I'm saying.
All right, y'all. I hope you guys had a decent day today. And if you haven't, I'm sorry about that. Okay. But we're going to try and make up for it today. And if you haven't, please do your girl a solid and go and give me a thumbs up on the video I made. It's called The Hatred of Hulk Hogan. It is up. I put all of the information that I could find. Oh, you listened to that?
I did.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I put up as much information in there as I can find when it comes to why people hate Hulk Hogan within the IWC as well as outside of the IWC. I did as much info on that as possible. So do me a big favor and just big up that video for me. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like. You don't even have to listen to it. I just want you to thumbs it up. But if you do want to listen to it and really understand the nuances of why a lot of people hate Hulk Hogan, then please, by all means, go and listen to it. You can listen to it podcast style and it will, just play in the background. And I do crack a little bit of jokes in there to keep it lighthearted. But it is some serious topics in that video. And there are some more things besides his racism that are included in why a lot of people hate this man. So, with all that being said, please go and listen to it. Please do me that solid. And if you're not going to listen to it, then just do me a favor. Just share it and just like it. That is free 99. Okay? You ain't got to pay nothing for it. It's free 99. All right? So, with all that being said, thank y'all for coming over here and chilling with me today. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I really don't. I had no script today. I had no plan today. I was like, well, I gotta go live. Let me see what the hell they doing. I don't know what they doing. I ain't got nothing to do. So I guess I just go over here and see what they up to. What y'all smoking on? What y'all eating? What y'all drinking? Okay, I'll do that. figure it out. Figure out what is going on over here. All right, let me see. So to be fair, gotta make sure I pay some bills as I put it. And give my top commenter of the day today. All right. So top comment of the day goes to Lewis. Lewis was here first. Before I even went live, he was in here. So shout out to you, Lewis, for coming in. Kayla's always in the top 5. She be here. Okay, Kayla don't be playing. She be like, I'm gonna either be number one or I'm gonna be one of the five. But I'm special and I don't blame you, baby. Okay, I would get mines too. All right, Nika, hello. B. Jeffers, hello. Jonelle, hello. I am fine, Jonelle. Thank you for asking. And then we got Aaliyah to round it all out. So shout out to y'all for coming in and chilling with me today. Oh, Jonelle said he listened to it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm really very, very hard on myself when it comes to videos like that because I want to make sure, number one, that I get as much of the info correct. But not only that, I want to make sure that I keep it so that you're interested in the video because it's a long video and I don't want you to feel like it's tedious and I'm talking too much because I have a tendency to do that. I am a mouth almighty, tongue everlasting type of person. So apologies, but I can't help it. It's who I am. It's in my DNA. Okay, so what we gonna do is talk about a few things that done come to my mind since I've been sitting here. Sir, hold tight. So The Rock was on two shows this week for WWE. He was on Monday Night Raw and had a very long winded promo over there. And he was over on NXT last week, this past Tuesday. And he had a promo that he cut over there that ended up getting cut short because, well, they're not on Netflix for NXT. And they are definitely not on the USA Network. And the CW, they got to show the news at 10 o'clock, baby. Okay. They don't have the opportunities that the other networks and streaming services provide. Okay, so your ass got to go off the air at 10 o'clock. We don't have time. Now, The Rock caused a massive stir. I mean, when he hit Netflix, that was a big boom for Netflix. And when he was on NXT got the highest ratings that they have received for their program in a while. 975 plus people, 975,000 plus people were watching NXT. And that is a really good thing. Number one, because NXT deserves the eyes. And number two, because Shawn Michaels is pushing the women's division to be their lead out instead of pushing their men. The women are the ones who are anchoring the show, closing out the shows, have the better segments. They are the ones that are giving you everything that you need over on NXT. If you are looking for something that is wrestling driven, NXT is your guy. That is where you need to be going. Furthermore, NXT is where you're going to shape the superstars of tomorrow. And if you don't jump on that gravy train right now to see these budding superstars as they come to the main roster, you're going to miss where they came from. And that'll show you a little bit more of appreciation of their abilities in that ring. Now, Trick Williams and Roxanne Perez have both lost their championships, and it looks like they will be moving on to the main roster. When that is, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Trick Williams will challenge Obafemi one-on-one for that championship again. He will probably lose, and then he will move up to the main roster. I don't think that'll be the case with Roxanne. Her and Julia have done this song and dance before, and at this point, I don't think Roxanne really deserves another title shot, but seeing as how she's a former champion, they do usually grant a extra title shot. So they give you a little title shot that you can get. But if that's what they want to do, that's their business. I'm not going to shit on it as long as she doesn't get that championship back. I'm fine with that. Let me see. Kayla said, I've been so bored at work the past week because there hasn't been a
As long
truck.
as who doesn't get what the title back? Who? Anaya?
No, Roxanne.
Oh yeah, she don't need that shit. She can go right on up somewhere with her little ass.
I can't. I just love seeing the women's division get the respect it deserves because the women worked hard. I'm getting ready to work on a video for my channel. YouTube has this really cool function now where they're using their Genesis AI to scan your content so that they can give you ideas for new content. Which I was like, thank fucking God, because I excuse me, Lord, but I was like, I draw a blank when it comes to actually creating content. My content is very much off the cuff, very much.
Should do a mukbang.
So this is gonna be interesting because they gave me an idea that I actually really like, and I'm gonna sit down today while I read my book for Lita, and God damn it. And I'm going to get this video up tomorrow. I'm gonna put it up. Well, I might put it up this sometime this week. Put it up for the members first, and then I'll release it for the subscribers. But because I want to do some exclusive stuff. And I want to make sure you guys have some more content this year from me that's not just, me talking shit all day. Okay.
Ask yourself, do they deserve the content?
So it's gonna be a fun time.
Thank you. Call the damn phone.
All right. Let me see. I can look at the news and then we can talk about some stuff. Oh, Jeff Jarrett has only 1 year on his newly signed final contract to become AEW World Champion. They really thinking about making Jeff Jarrett World Champion? That's crazy. Jeff Jarrett is old as shit. He old as shit. Like, I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't even consider it.
Well, look at the company.
Now there are a few things that we can't talk about. So WWE was all over the Shade Room and all over the they were all over Neighborhood Talk everywhere this week once they hit Netflix. And it was because people who had not been watching wrestling since they were children had started to watch wrestling again. There was a lady that went viral on TikTok because this heifer discovered Roman Reigns. And I went to her TikTok to see what these bitches was saying. And I have never felt so disgusting in my entire life. Never in the history of niggerdom have I ever felt that like I needed to go take a shower.
Regular fans just looking at him like, what is wrong with y'all?
I mean, they were like, this lady goes. She says it's worse than when the lady that found him originally, like a few years back, and she was like, she wanted to drink his bath water. That was gross.
Yeah.
But these ladies were in the comments like ravenous dogs. And I'm like, y'all are no different than the dudes that catcall women that don't want them. Because I can tell you right now, his wife done birthed 5 of his Samoan babies. You hoes don't have a shot. You don't have a chance in it. You do not. And all of them be having multiple kids. Like, they don't never just have 1 or 2. Jacob Fatu has 7 motherfucking kids by the same woman. Okay? When them motherfuckers procreate, they procreate. You hoes wouldn't last a day. You wouldn't last a day. Never in a day.
Create and just to create.
They just be creating, baby. I don't blame them. Shit, populate the earth, bitch. Populate the earth.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
All the Saul people. We need that.
I'm just saying, you got to be a strong bitch to be with a Samoan man like that. You got to be strong. And you hoes can barely keep Raheem and Hakeem together. So it's not happening for you, honey. It's not. Okay? He is a married man. He is fine. He is not asking for none of you hoes. Okay? Leave that man alone. Leave him alone. Okay? Especially since we was here first. If one of you raggedy bitches get a shot, I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm like, what the fuck? Get in line, bitch. That's what you do. Get in line. It's at the back. It's at the back. And I mean, they were lusting after Roman. rightfully so. He's a nice looking man. He always has been. But when I tell you, after I read some of them comments, I needed a shower.
A shower.
I needed a shower because it
Nasty.
was gross. One lady said he could release on her face and she would not be mad and she would wear it like a mask of honor.
Well, her heart's in
And
the
I
right
damn near
place.
threw up.
Her heart's in the right place. That's a combo. That's candy and fish.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
bitches.
No mind Gerard. He's watching the basketball game. The Cavs are going up against OKC today, and we're the top seed in our conference. They're the top seed in theirs, and we got the best record in the league. And they're trying to see which team is going to will out in the end, and it's coming down to the final minutes. And I'm just hoping that the Cavs win so they can't talk shit about us when the game is over. And I want to see homeboy's face that chose OKC today. I want to see it because I'm gonna choose OKC because I played for them. And I was like, well, you was on our team. Don't get mad at us because they put you on the bench. We didn't make you sit down. We wanted you to play, Perk.
I guess.
Shit. Anyway.
I'm working late.
Yes, they are. They are pros at creators. You're crazy for that.
Good shot.
That was crazy.
That's like a kid a year.
Yes.
A kid.
Roman's wife had 2 sets of twins back to back.
How do you manage that? Because I'd be like, "What's your name again?"
And they're both sets are twin boys.
Oh, that's nice.
Go get that. Go get that. Go get that.
Somebody go help him out. Go to the ball.
Come on, move.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Sorry, the game is tight. 27 seconds. Cleveland at 129. They still got OKC at 122. I need them to get this W.
Go Birds.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Birds. Okay, let me go back to John Nell's question. He said, would you put Roxanne on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown? I would put Roxanne on SmackDown. SmackDown needs to, well, actually, I would put Roxanne on Raw. Raw needs a superstar in terms of a woman. And right now, the only thing they have is Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Now, can they make a superstar out of somebody like Sonya or somebody like, oh, that was low-key fire, babe. That'll go nice with the original Cavs jersey. And your hat.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. Gerard showed me some shoes. But anyways, you can make a superstar out of Sonya. You can make one out of Lyra Valkyria. You can make, and you have Io Sky over there. You can also get that out of Kairi Sane. So it's not like they don't have stars there. They just haven't been used enough to be built up to be big enough to challenge Rhea at this moment. But if I was Triple H, Io Sky would be Rhea Ripley's next challenger. In my humble opinion, she needs to be the one to start the mess. Now, if Lyra loses to Dakota, which I'm hoping that she does, you can put Lyra, because I keep seeing Lyra, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire together. You could put them together and have Lyra going after Rhea Ripley as a heel. She hasn't worked as a heel yet, and she's going to need to do that to expand her horizons. And after losing this title shot, this could be the catalyst to put her over, which I would love that for her. I like Lyra, so I probably would be like, let me see how that worked. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how that worked. I love Lyra. I think Lyra would be really cool. But if you put Lyra with somebody like Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, you could have a really nice stable with them. That would really work. So That's a cute little faction. You could split up PFC. I think PFC needs to split up completely. Let Sonya go at it on her own, or she could keep Zoe. I think she need to keep Zoe. Shayna need to defect and go on her own and go back to NXT Shayna, and that'll give Rhea Ripley a good challenger to go up against. She may not get the title, but she can wreak havoc on Rhea for a couple months, and that'll get some things going for this second title reign. Especially if they decide to port somebody over from SmackDown, somebody like a Bianca or a Bailey. If Bailey goes over to Raw, then Rhea Ripley has a massive adversary to go up against. But like I said, you can get that out of somebody like Sonya if you build her up correctly and get her out of this PFC bullshit. Shayna Baszler is a good one. She can give Rhea Ripley a damn good run for her money, mic wise and in the ring. They just got to build her up enough to make her look like a plausible threat to Rhea Ripley. And I think they should start by splitting up PFC and then going. Zoe needs to stick with one of them. I don't think it should be Shayna. I think she should stay with Sonya. Let her be her right hand man for like a year or two. Give it the Charlotte and Dana Brooke treatment. Then, once Zoe really gets her shit together, really gets her feet wet and starts moving, then you can kind of let Zoe on her own and let Sonya go on her own. But this PFC shit is not working. Break it down. Kill it. Kill it right now. She said, should I see the TikTok or should some things be left unknown? You need to mind your business. You definitely need to mind your business, babe. Leave that alone. Okay. Keenan is here. Or Lyra, Katana, and Kaden as a heel trio. See, here's my thing. I don't like Katana and Kaden together as a team. I'm not a fan. They do work well together. I do appreciate them in the ring, but storyline wise, they don't add nothing or take nothing away from nothing. So no, put Lyra with Alba and Isla Dawn. They have something going there with the Valkyrie and with the witches, and they need to lean into that shit as heavy as possible and make it really worthwhile, where like mysterious shit is happening during their matches and people are losing because they blowing some type of mysterious smoke in people's face, and they can't they're getting delirious, confused, and everything else. Like, make it really worthwhile. Make it really worthwhile so that when you are watching it, it gives you Papa Shango vibes. It gives you Undertaker vibes, but it's with the girls because we haven't had that yet, except for with Bliss, and she didn't really get to go hard the way she wanted to. And then with Bray leaving, we lost that mysterious entity that he has, but we gained it back in his brother Bo in pieces. But I'm saying, like, they really need to lean into that and let Lyra be their lead out. You give Lyra the front runner, and then you can have Alba turn on her, give Alba an opportunity at that championship. Alba Fire is very good on the microphone, very good in that ring. She is often forgotten about, but that woman is and still will forever be the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion, NXT UK Women's Champion in history. There's only one other person who has held the title in that company longer than her, and that is Asuka. She's the only other one. So I would leave it at Lyra, Isla, and Alba. Let those three run it. Let them be the dominating faction on Raw right now for the women. Get rid of PFC because they're not a danger to anybody. They're boring. Their microphone skills are trash because Sonya is their leader. She sucks. And if Sonya is going to do anything, like, at bare minimum, she could at least be entertaining, but the girl is not. So I'm just not. Lyra with Alba and Isla, yeah. Keenan said Scarlett could join them too. Gives her something to do also. Well, Scarlett is with Carrion right now. that seems to work. And I feel like in the very near future, Carrion and Scarlett are going to be ramping up too, because they can't be just building Carrion up to go through this particular motion for nothing. There has to be something behind the madness. There's got to be something to it. Okay, so I'm very, very curious as to how this could work out. Carrion could be a great heel mid card champion. He also could be a great heel champion from Gunther, especially with this big faction behind him. Um, so Carrion has some time. You know what I'm saying? He's they got some things for Carrion to do. As long as they give him the moment, he can do it. And I think that his storyline is often forgotten about with the um Wyatt Six, because they don't really give it time to like sprinkle. Like if you notice, Karrion Kross has been the angel of death that's been destroying a lot of people in the WWE. Everybody is overlooking it and acting as if Karrion isn't a real threat. He's the reason why Xavier Woods is running around here acting like he's the greatest villain since sliced bread. That's his fault. That all comes from Karrion Kross. Okay, he is part of the reason. Well, he is the reason why the Miz defected from R-Truth and joined up with him. He is the reason for that. He caused a lot of the turmoil, and he is just an agent of chaos, and he has been for quite some time. So, if I were Triple H, I would be looking to the future to building up Karrion Kross and making him something that I can really use as somebody to have in my back pocket, because going around in this circle with CM Punk and Seth Rollins, while it's cool and it's cute, eventually you're going to need to move on to something else, and they have to be prepared. And my thing is that this is the other thing I want to talk about today. So the thing that I hated the most about Monday Night Raw, and I didn't want to shit on it that night because it was a big night for WWE. I genuinely did not like the fact that Jay Uso and Drew McIntyre's match happened on that show, and that we didn't get the Women's Intercontinental Championship match that night instead. I love Jay Uso, and y'all know I love Drew McIntyre, but at the same time, we've seen them wrestle before, and while yeah, it's some get back that Jay Uso owed to Drew McIntyre, at the same time, it's like, bro, okay, it's like, okay, we've seen this so many times already. Let's do some new stuff for Netflix. And they went to what they knew was going to keep people's eyes, but I promise you, everybody would have been watching to see who was going to win that Women's Intercontinental Championship. We all would have been watching. You still could have had a segment with Drew and Jay Uso backstage if that's what you wanted to do. You could have did all of that. I just I just was disappointed with that. I was very, very, very disappointed. Any whoosies. So I remember what else I want to talk about. So I want to talk about the future of where we're headed going into Netflix for WWE and Raw and SmackDown and NXT. So from what Triple H is saying and from what I gather, the only shows that will fluctuate is going to be Raw and SmackDown. SmackDown specifically will fluctuate by what is needed and what isn't. So they will have some shows some weeks that will have longer run times, and some shows some weeks that won't. The announcers' desks have changed as well for all three shows. SmackDown is going to have Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett manning that show. Raw is going to have Michael and Pat for now. And Corey's been moved to NXT for the foreseeable future, it seems like. So it looks like they're going to have a three-man team in NXT. And they will work with Corey, Vic, and Booker T until Pat just goes back to ESPN permanently for college football season. And of course, when they start doing like playoffs and stuff, Pat may be able to make it to Raw. He may miss one. Corey might probably take his place if he does. Stuff like that. I feel like they should have put the Women's Intercontinental Championship match all on Monday Night Raw for the day viewing, for the viewing of Netflix, and it would have been a big moment for whoever won, of course. But they did what they wanted to do, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It just makes us want to go watch it next week when it comes on, so we can see who wins. Okay, I'm very excited about that. Cavs won, bitches. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're number one. I love it. So let me see what else we got here in the wrestling universe. Now, I did find out that Hulk Hogan was quite sad about how the audience reacted to him. The boos really hurt his feelings. Oh, they hurt his feelings. Hold on. I think I got something for you. Which one I want to put in here? I think I might have something that might make you feel better. Hold on. Him said the boos hurt his feelings, so
emotional damage. You want some?
I don't know what to tell you. I guess you just got emotional damage, baby. It hurt. It hurt a lot. Hold tight, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desire.
Get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-Class. That's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, this chess games. But shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
Claps.
Sorry, had to go get my food.
Well, no problem. Don't worry about it. Oh, excuse me. So, like I was saying, Hulk Hogan is sad. He's very sad. He didn't expect everybody so reactive to him. He said he's surprised and disappointed.
Crazy. And the people that be doing shit that be upset when it reflects back on them.
Very, very out of touch, love. Very, very out of touch.
Ah, a racist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That shit had me fucking dying.
You can't be a dickhead, I'm sorry, and then be sad because people are responding
And he
the
was,
way they are.
y'all will say he is a white collar professional though. He pushed through it.
He definitely was about to cry though.
And
he was. He didn't turn red and all.
Yep, definitely was about to cry.
He must think we forgot he done took that black girl and used her and then switched her out. For
Oh, and I didn't even put that in my video. But he definitely did. I should have added later on as a short.
And then she reached out to her team and they was like,
They lied and told them that they canceled all the events, but they replaced all the girls with white blonde haired girls.
Okay, you could have been upfront with your racism. Okay, I would have respected that to know. If you was like, no, I don't like that shit. Give me some white bitches instead of like, oh yeah, this is cool. I like it.
You can tell he prefers blonde. All the women he's been with were blonde. His daughter's blonde, son is blonde, and he ain't blonde. That track he be wearing on that bandana is blonde.
I said, what the fuck is actually your hair color?
Don't
because it ain't blonde.
Neither is Ric Flair's.
Well, not no more, but I know he was like a bleach when he was a boy. When he was a wee lad.
A wee lad. A wee lad is crazy.
His ass get on my fucking nerves. Somehow he can still go. Now,
he said he's done wrestling,
bitch,
but he said he done wrestling. Bronson Reed said, Bronson Reed, I will tsunami him over 72 times if necessary.
He can still go.
Do what you gotta do. Take him out of here.
Lacey said, Tiff, who from NXT would you like to see get called up? And who on the main roster would you send back down to NXT? Ooh. Okay. Who would I send up? Obviously, Roxanne and Trick would go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Roxanne, Trick, Gallus, Lash, and Jakara.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd send Gnome up and swap him out with Dom.
I mean, Noam Dar can go. I don't care. I didn't include him because he injured. He really didn't get a chance to have a run in NXT.
Damn, he got
He had a
injured?
small one with the Heritage Cup, but like
I'd
Noam Dar
send...
is very, very good in the ring, but he's just annoying enough to be a NXT North American champion and just get on your goddamn nerves.
I'd send
Um.
Nathan Frazier.
Yeah,
Oh
send
yeah. Well,
both of them. Fracture them
Yeah.
as a whole.
I wouldn't send them up yet.
Why
I
not?
wouldn't. I
You want to see
want
them
one of them
solo?
to be. Yeah, I want one of them to be North American champion.
Let it be Nathan.
I agree.
I
I
want
wish
one
I
of
was
them
there
because
now.
both of
But your
them.
thing could be like, you can't get Nathan from me.
Hell no. And
Where
where is
can you
Thea?
get
I ain't seen.
Nathan?
Where is Thea, Duke Hudson, and what's his face? Where are they? And Andre Chase, where are they at?
Quick.
They're
Girl,
moping in a dorm
I can't with you.
that's
So
gonna get demolished.
Mhm.
I want Tony D'Angelo and them to go up. And I know
Yeah,
that
send
they're
them all
just,
up together.
yeah, I want all of them to go together. I want them to go up.
To where? To
Honestly, it's
Raw?
him, huh?
To Raw?
I
No,
want
I'll
them
say
at SmackDown.
SmackDown. Yeah, let them
I don't
let it
mind him
build
going to
up.
Raw though. I feel like with
He
him
can
being
do
on
some
Raw,
crazy shit, but like Netflix, I feel like
the
Netflix gonna be here for a while. So
Yeah.
let it do a soft launch on SmackDown, and then once he get
yeah.
official, send his ass to Raw.
See,
That's where he
I'm
can
scared
murk
that
these
soft
niggas.
launch ain't gonna let him do what I want him to do.
Oh,
Like
I'm gonna say kill somebody.
I want him to behave like a mob boss. I really want to see that. Like I don't mind Face Tony, but I want to see the kidnappings again. I want to see people getting beat down with lead pipes. I want to see you taking people out that's in your way and you want to be champ. I want to see the boss, the Don. That's what I want to see. Um and I would love to see that on Raw because I feel like he would have the flexibility to be able to really, really move. SmackDown ain't bad. SmackDown will do okay, but I want to see that. Uh, I also want to see. And you asked me who would I send back down? Um,
Yeah.
I was. I don't know. Everybody keeps saying Liv should go back down, but if she was
Shotzi.
gonna go back down, Roxanne should have stayed champion, and then her and Liv could have had a moment, which I would have liked. Um, uh,
Dominic needs to go down.
you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let Dominic go down to NXT for a while. He can run rampant in that mid card division in NXT because Opa's gonna be champion for a minute. He not dropping that championship anytime soon. So even if he challenges Oba for that title, it'll be a waste of fucking time. He's not winning it unless they do some bullshit like they did the Trick and make him drop the title and then he gets it back and he could be a 2-time champion. But other than that,
Nasty work.
mm-mm.
I don't
So.
see.
But that NXT championship, that North American championship, I let Dominic have it before I give it to Ridge Holland, and it looks like that's where they're headed. And I hate that for us. Who else would I send back to NXT? Let's go to SmackDown.
Always the white man taking down the black man.
I can't. You know what? I would send Giovanni back to NXT. And it's
What's
not
Giovanni?
because he can't do well on the main roster because he definitely can if given the opportunity. But I think that he would thrive in NXT now because the men are devoid of a real like outside of Ethan Page, Obafemi, Javon Evans, and who else? Frazier, Axiom, Tony. Like, there's no real true set star there that has that mega star power. And I feel like if Giovanni is given the opportunity, he could really do something in that pool because it's not as massive as it was when he was there. You feel what I'm saying? Send Giovanni back down there. Let them work with him for a little bit and see what they can do with Giovanni. Who else would I send back to NXT? I was sending Blair's ass back to NXT. Blair got pulled up too soon. And I low-key understand why they pulled her. But at the same time, she could go back and have a nice little time in NXT as well. And fight amongst those new girls down there. Zaria's down there. Kaylani's over there. You got a lot to work with over there. And that iron sharpens iron. Blair would be in a good position amongst those girls, getting her self together. Because she really don't have much of a character on the main roster. Like, she talk a big game, but there's nothing to really back it up.
Zelina can go down NXT. I mean, she's not bad or nothing, but she can go there.
No, she could. I mean, that NXT Women's North American Championship is a good title that Zelina could end up getting. And she ain't even got to keep it for longer than 2-3 months, if that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see what they were saying in the comments because I was missing all y'all comments and I was trying to think of who else I would send down there. Who else would I pull up? Not the violin child.
She the real person need to be up there with Lola Vice. She could teach
You know
Lola
what?
things.
Yeah, that's true. Because
Yeah.
Lola ain't got the killer instinct on the microphone, but Zelina do. Zelina do, and I low key miss that. I low key miss that bitch. Like, damn,
Calling fire
Zelina
and
could
fight.
she could be tearing shit up right now.
You guys know who I miss? Besides Charlotte.
And damn you, Sean, for doing your job.
Carmella.
Got me liking Lola.
Really?
She said what? Who go back down? Carmella?
She missed Carmella.
Oh. Okay, that is crazy. He was dragging that bitch.
Ooh.
It's all bright in this damn burrito.
Hell no.
But yeah. Something
Yeah, I
about that
miss
bitch. No.
A bloodline with D'Angelo
wish her well with her
feud with Go
recovery.
Hard. I'm tired of anything bloodline.
Y'all ain't tired
I
of
am
me?
exhausted.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see that.
I need them to break them up. I need Tama Tonga and Tongaloa to go back to being God and be a tag team. I need Jacob Fatu to be a monster on his own. And I need Solo to find his place.
I fear he won't be.
That shit was crazy. I was watching it and he said, "You don't love me." I said, "This is what this is about."
Yes, that's what this is about.
You wanted some attention.
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much had all. He gave you your bragging rights.
He did.
He said, "Oh, Solo do X, Y, Z." And week after week, he said it for like months. You didn't hear that?
No. Thoughts on Lexis King character change? I don't care for it.
Mm-hmm.
It don't do nothing.
Lexis King didn't work well as a heel because he's boring. It's not that he can't do it. It's just that
it didn't have
what
no
he's trying to do, and what he's trying to do doesn't work. And this is no shade, right? This is no shade because I'm a fat bitch, so I'm just telling you straight up. if you're gonna be a little thickums when you go out there, you're gonna have to do like Roman and Dominic do. Dominic don't wrestle without no shirt on. If you notice, all of his gear have a top and a bottom.
That's
Lexus, you need to
because
Okay.
invest in that.
he
You need
can't
to
be
invest
drinking
in
them Bush Lights. Put them shits
that.
down.
Damien too.
Put
You know
them
what? That's
nasty
true. But
shits
Damien
down.
could very well take off his shirt if he wanted to.
He can take everything off.
You know
Mm.
what? I ain't even gonna argue with him on that one because he low key right. He low key right.
Hey,
He
I'm
is. But
what's up? You'll
it,
say,
it would work.
hey, pass the block.
And you know what really gives me issues when it comes to Lexus King is that they didn't really give Lexus King much to overcome. There was no redemption arc for him. Whereas with Roman, he had to be humbled many times. So it made sense for us to cheer for him now versus when he was tribal chief, heel tribal chief. You know what I'm saying? This
Okay, cause
motherfucker just lost a match to
all
fucking
of a sudden
Oro
I want to be
Mensa
good.
and was like, I think it's time for me to, be a good dude. Like, okay, that's all it took. Bitch, you've been
Let me
losing
do the
matches
right
since you
thing.
got here.
be a good dude.
Huh.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, no, this is not good. I don't like it.
Hilarious.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. They're going to have to rework Lexus King. I don't mind the
It's just
Rockstar
that he don't
thing.
have
I do, because what are you doing?
just no substance.
It's giving Bush Light and Marlboro cigarettes.
It don't have to be that Rockstar
Like
level.
Ethan Page came in, he had a motive
She
right off rip.
But Ethan
If your
Page
motive is
also,
being different from your daddy,
yeah, and Ethan Page
Mhm.
can
baby,
talk.
ain't you still living?
Yeah. And they gave Ethan
Yeah.
Page Baron Corbin treatment. He was walking around there like he was about to die. Then he took out Javon Evans' teeth, and I think that was all done because Javon Evans went to go get braces.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, we could work this into a storyline, which they didn't have to do. They chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. I ain't got no issues with that. And then they took out Cedric's Haynes. They took Cedric out. So Javon gonna come in and beat the hell out of Ethan Page, which
Not for nothing.
get money, do it.
I feel some type of way if they came up to me and was like, "You're getting braces, right? You're getting dental work. Can we bust your mouth up a bit?"
Girl,
No, get out of here.
that's
What?
crazy.
Y'all love a brace face. Well, come here. Let me talk to you for a second.
Mm-mm.
It's so cute.
JD
You look
McDonough
cute.
and Carlito. I don't need Carlito to go nowhere near NXT.
Baby, do you know Carlito?
I don't think they do. They need an apple spit.
Carlito's old as
And
shit. Leave him
I
alone.
don't need JD McDonough to go down there either. Although I don't mind JD McDonough going back to NXT. It's not something that I need to see.
But it's like, what is there for
JD
him to do
McDonough can
down
stay
there?
with Finn, honestly.
He could be his little lackey
Hmm
for the next year
He
and a
gonna be the
half.
only one, and then he can turn on them, and then we can have a nice, Finn versus JD McDonough, and then Finn can get his nice little redemption arc. Not right now, but think about it. I can see Javon dethroning Oba next year. David and Goliath type story.
I'm kind of
That's
tired
if they keep
of
him long enough.
I would rather they gave that to Wesley than give it to Javon Evans right now. Even if we go all the way out to next year.
it.
Mainly because
Yeah.
Wesley is already developed. He has already flipped sides to being a heel. And I think that is a better David and Goliath looking story than having Javon Evans do it.
And they got
And
genuine
he
history.
right, and he's very young. They have time with Javon Evans, which is the cool part. Shit, I can't see worth a damn.
He could be like Bianca and not even get nothing there.
I mean, he could be. He very well could be.
And they just send him right on up.
Yeah. He'd be turned into a Javon shaped pancake. That's crazy. Oh wow.
Okay.
You guys are crazy.
I'm
Tell me more.
hanging here.
I didn't mean it like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna get to Nicole comments. Like she said, not you telling Lexus to get some Ozempic. I did not say that. I did not say he needed to get Ozempic.
Nicole, please.
That's not what I said. I'm not fat shaming the man. Okay, I am not doing that. I'm just saying. No.
What you want, I will.
Like that skinny friend. You don't want to put like another shirt on, a sweater.
I mean,
it's 75 degrees outside.
What? That friend gets smacked when you say shit like that to me.
I don't need a sweater.
Just tell me, Tiff, your stomach hanging out. Oh shit, bitch.
Ew, there's this girl I work with that does that.
Just tell me my stomach hanging out. Don't ask me if I need another shirt. No.
Our keeps. Not do you need another shirt.
It's fucking rude. I'm just saying that Lexus is it's giving a little Chris Jericho-ish. And I just
he got kids because I don't.
I want better for him. Yeah. I want better for him. You don't want to walk around here looking like Dr. Zorberg.
Oh my god.
You can do better than that. You can do better than that. And she said, I mean, Roman still ain't really apologized like that. It's not like he didn't have to apologize. This is why I say his redemption arc was a little bit different or better. Well, it was better than Lexus's. Because Roman physically got humbled. It wasn't a situation of him coming out there and apologizing to everybody, apologizing to this person and that person. No, he got his ass whooped on multiple occasions. Okay. And not only that, but Jey Uso was not having that shit. He humbled his ass real quick. He was like, bitch, you're going to back off of me or this whole shit is over. I'm not fucking playing with you. You're not talking to me like you crazy all the time.
Yes.
His ass fell in line. It was either that or you don't get that Ulafala back, bitch.
You don't
you respect my gangster or you don't. You know what I'm saying? But Lexus King, all he did was lose to Oro the same way he beat Oro that last week. And then he popped up like, I think I need to change. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What did you do?
Nothing.
All it took for you to lose?
Go to hell. You and your Beijing beard. Okay? Yeah. Okay. You could go to hell with your Beijing beard. Okay. I'm tired.
In jail.
He needs a motif.
Yeah.
IDK. I do like Lexus, but you're right. He needs more. Lexus has an ability and he can be good, but he just needs the right gimmick to work in, and then he will thrive. His problem is he's been, and I hate to say it this way, but it's the only way that I can say it so that you can understand. His problem is he's been emulating his father his entire career, and now he has to do something outside of that, and he don't know how to execute it.
Terrible.
So if I was him, I would be going to acting classes and getting myself together because that is the only way you're going to learn how to develop characters. Some people just have the gift. Some people like Seth Rollins have an ability to be able to create characters and reinvent themselves. Others are able to do it when given the opportunity, like Becky did. Some people are just born into this shit, like Charlotte is. And she don't really have to reinvent the wheel. She falls in line and does what she needs to by who she's going up against. But other people, it takes time and a little bit more effort. So people like Rhea Ripley, they had to learn, one, how to be able to talk off the cuff. How do you do that? Well, she went to improv classes. She took her improv classes, learned how to be able to speak publicly. You have to be able to hear what somebody says and then react. But that reaction has to be worth the reaction. That's what improv classes teach you. You also need to go to acting classes. Acting classes help you shape characters, especially when they're being described. This is what this character has to do. Then you can go off and do your own little additions to that character later on. It also teaches you character development from start to finish. So you can start off with maybe one or two aspects of a character and then over time create something that is worthwhile. These are aspects that you need to invest in if you're going to be a wrestling entertainer. If you want to do professional wrestling, those are two different things. So you may not have to invest in character work to be a professional wrestler. You can be like Jonathan Gresham and like the countless of other wrestlers all around the world who are amazing at what they do, but they don't really have a lot of character development. So see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's very, very possible. Brandy's here. Hello. Now we don't want we don't want an orange Mr. Krabs with no shell. Jesus. That's crazy.
You're crazy because who's sitting there doing all that work? Trying to get
That's
the crab.
wild. Okay, so I was not fat shaming Lexus King. I was just saying he's a thickums. He's a little bit of a thickums. And sometimes you can gain the weight and wear it well, and other times it doesn't wear well on you. I think that he probably would fare better ring wise if he dropped a few lbs. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Throw some D's on that bitch, just like a Cadillac.
Kitty's in there hollering like she just won the lottery.
Yeah, because I didn't think I had a water bottle in my mini fridge. Guess who does? Me.
Period.
Okay.
Thirsty bitches for life.
Oh man. Have y'all been on Twitter lately watching Austin Creed troll everybody?
No, because I'm
Big E posted a picture of him and his girlfriend, and she was laid up underneath him. Let me see if I can find this picture because I wanted to slap the dog shit out of him when he said this shit. He was very disrespectful in my eyes. I would have been like, bitch, we gonna fight. When I see you, it's on sight. I have no more words for you. It's just on sight. So let me see if I can show y'all what the fuck he said. All right. So Big E was on Twitter and he said, why? Why is this a regular occurrence? And she is laid in his arm. And that's where she likes to lay. And he said she does that all the time. Fucking Austin. If I can see what he said in response to that, let me see. Because he's under this response.
Search him up and go to replies.
I don't know if his bitch ass deleted it or not. Let me see.
Or why don't you go to his page and then,
No, because he right here was punk ass. He said, because that's what leeches do.
Oh, they do lay up under you.
Well, she biting Big E. She's biting him. And she bit him on the arm. And he says, why is this a regular occurrence? And he said, because that's what leeches do. And I was like, see, this is why I say I don't think I could ever really exist in the world of professional wrestling because I take things seriously a lot. And I be done.
Child, the thing about it is, I can't wait to be into it because I'm gonna be laughing so fucking hard off camera.
I would not fare well.
Especially tweet
like,
something. Because if you can't come up with it, I'm like, hey, tweet this to me. It's gonna get the girls going. It's gonna be so funny. Just tweet it.
Did y'all do that today?
Did we do what?
That.
Get the girls going? Always. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I got them blocked. What the hell?
Like,
You doing all this talking on Twitter and I ain't seen not one bit of it. Cause you blocked.
Not
that
you block.
hateration on my dancery, bitch.
Hell no.
Shut the fuck up.
He's so stupid. He said that Biggie said she really loves cleaning out my ears. I have to let the wax build up for 2 weeks.
Ew. No.
Girl, that's nasty.
I would have kept that to myself. The government wouldn't have been
Lovely
able to get
said
that
you need
out
to
of
get
me.
one of these wax removal tools with the ear cleaner camera. That'll help you. I don't blame her.
One thing I can't stand about having tweezers that are black, you can never see them.
She said, "Here's the clean wax cleaner," and me and Yim's sister was like, "Thank you." She said, "I'm about to be insufferable," and Lovely said, "I'm glad I can enable you." That's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I like popping AJ's pimples, so
Ever since I got my ears cleaned out, like I just been obsessed with cleaning my ears. I just don't. If I feel the wax build up, I can feel it build up, and I get to cleaning.
I need to clean mine out.
It's like
I want
OCD
to go
for
get
my
them
ears.
professionally cleaned.
But like them people that be getting them flushed out.
Yes, I want to get my ears cleaned by the doctor. Like I literally want to
Yeah,
get them cleaned
that.
out.
If you know how good it feels to put a Q-tip in your ear,
Yes,
imagine what it feels like for water to go in your ear and just
just
flush it.
rushing water. That's crazy.
Oh,
He's
please take
so
me back.
extra.
Take me back.
Yeah, I just want to go get my ears cleaned.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna flush my ears out for no fucking reason.
It's
Well,
so
it's dangerous because
stupid.
they say you supposed to earwax keep the bugs out.
Yeah, dude.
But I hate
Bugs,
having
dust,
earwax in my
dirt.
ear.
Well,
I just don't.
why don't I keep the bullshit out when people be
Oh, you ate that.
Baby, earwax don't work that way,
Because
honey.
if it did, baby, let me tell you something. I
We
wouldn't
wouldn't
hear
hear a
shit
lot
going
of
on at
shit.
work. I wouldn't hear them kids calling my name.
Okay. Plus, you gotta ask yourself what you deem to be bullshit.
Everything.
Everything. That's wild.
Got
Well, since
230, everything.
I don't have a lot to talk about today, we're gonna keep this live under 2 hours.
lies?
So, because usually I'm
Cause you ain't
always
got
at two
shit to talk
hours.
about.
I have nothing. I already talked about everything, and y'all asked me questions, but I didn't get a lot of questions today.
Oh, y'all niggas are terrible. I had them kids today in second grade because I go in second grade 3 times a week. So it was my first, well, not my first, yeah, my first day back in there. And they said, "Oh, you're here?" I said, "Yeah." And their favorite question is, "When are you going to be after school? Are you after school today?" I'd be like, "No, y'all know when it is. We go through this every day." But they said, "Did you watch Squid Game season 2?" I said, "Didn't even watch the first one. Get out of my way."
I
I
didn't
said,
watch the first one either. When everybody was hyping it up, I did not watch it.
"Why
So
are
I
Like
y'all
haven't.
watching this?"
over Christmas, I was playing PS5 at my auntie house, and while cousin and my Caleb and my other cousin was trying to tell me how to use the PS5, I said, "Excuse me." I said, "I might miss a few buttons, but I'm not new to this. I know how to play the goddamn game. I can
That
show
light ass
you." I said,
controller.
It
"This
was
is
like,
my shit."
because this is how you're supposed to use the PS5 controller.
Because he was telling me
He
something,
doesn't
and like
know.
I knew it, but I was high and I glitched out and I pressed the wrong button. But I'm like, I know what I'm doing.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's high and he's an
He was
Xbox
like, yeah.
user.
He was like, that's how
So
you.
he
He
doesn't
said, then
know.
you. He's like, you press the. I said, look, I am not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay. I said, this
Uh-huh.
shit came from me. It didn't start with me, but this new edition shit, it came from me. Get out my.
That's a
Stop
wild ass
talking to
statement.
me.
That is crazy.
Jesus. See how I talking like I don't know how to use the goddamn controller?
That is nuts.
Remote control.
You.
That is
Please.
insane.
I do not like the PS5 controller. I
It's
just
so big.
I like the PS5
it's not
controller.
even that. It just feels like I'm holding nothing.
It's so
It's
wide,
so
but it's like
light.
it
I
depends
like
on the
it.
game. I could play both. If I'm playing a PS5, it's gonna take me nothing but like 30 minutes to get adjusted.
No,
Bro,
I'm
I
gonna
got that
sit
Pro
there and be
controller,
like,
and
what the
that
fuck am
thing
I doing?
is heavier than the Xbox controller, actually.
My Xbox controller makes my hand feel full.
It does.
I feel like that can be taken so out of context.
It was meant. It was meant to. Y'all want
Season
to
one
hear
is
a joke?
okay. Season two is just a filler for season three, the final season, which comes out in June. I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. I'm not gonna watch either one of them.
What Squid Games?
Yeah, it's not that it's a bad show. I'm sure it's great. It's
I
just
just missed it.
I missed the
I
boat,
don't want
babe.
to.
So I'm gonna let y'all have it.
It's
Guess
okay.
what?
I
I'm
might get
not
into it
watching
like
that.
10 years from now.
Oh, like everybody got in the suits after like 10 years.
Ew.
That shit
That
pissed
doesn't
me off.
make
I'm
me
like,
feel
how y'all
fucking
just now
gross.
figuring out that Suits was a good show? I didn't know about it. Yeah, you did.
I
It
ain't
was
know
on
about
USA
shit.
Network.
I
Especially if
told
you
y'all
watch
I ain't start
wrestling.
watching like
Commercials always on.
TV till I was about 11.
Child,
I was like, let me turn on this Jersey Shore since everybody in the classroom talking about it. I hate being left out of the
that's
conversation.
crazy.
You
I
watch
wasn't
Giles
watching
pissing
Jersey
me off.
Shore.
Well, I was in 7th grade.
Mm.
Well,
I
6th grade, but
mean,
7th grade is when it popped up. Everybody was talking about it. I said, what are y'all talking about? Jersey Shore.
Oh my
On
god.
what channel?
MTV.
MTV. I said, oh shit. And it had me hooked. I said, this is messy.
Anything that was ratchet and ghetto, he was
That's how I knew I
watching.
was messy. I said, that's
Well,
messy.
apparently they
But
were
Jersey
I
Shore
trying
is
didn't like
ratchet.
I watched the white women, but I would never accept that from the black people.
to.
I said,
Period.
you women have to do better.
They were ratchet as hell.
But I like them earrings though. The balls and the spikes came in handy. That shit took off. Who would have thought?
That whole came there and was like, "Yeah, get up. The gym bros are at the beach. Get your ass up. We're going."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Don, how do you steal a coat?
No, don't answer it.
How do you
How
steal
do
a
you
coat?
steal a coat?
Oh
Yes.
god.
I don't know, honey. I'm too high.
Your jacket.
I'm gonna ask them that tomorrow.
I hate it.
She knows she loved that joke.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
No, she don't.
I do. She's so stupid.
Y'all know that song Encore?
Yes.
Encore by who? By Jay-Z?
No, I forgot the old lady who made it. But
Oh.
it was
Fuck. What do you mean?
what was it? Square Biz was sampled off that song.
Oh.
What happened?
Yeah.
Well, it's Square Biz is Tina Marie, right? So
Yeah.
Yes.
who made
You
the
deserve an encore.
Wait, what happened with this one?
mm,
Your
uh-uh.
love's oh so good. You deserve an encore. Yeah.
So I want to talk to y'all right quick before we do SBC chat. I want to tell y'all something. So y'all know
Allison.
uh I think I think it was last year or the year before last when Twitch Boss took his own life and he unalived himself, right? I think he has 2 or 3 kids with his wife Allison. Well, Allison did a People magazine exclusive and accused him of taking copious amounts of drugs. Okay.
Mhm.
His family and colleagues came out and they've been tearing her ass up on the internet. Okay. Now, from what I read, they said that this lady wouldn't let them come to the funeral unless they signed NDAs. She claimed it was for his protection, but the NDAs are well past the funeral time. Okay, so The NDA wasn't for the funeral. It was so that when she came out with this expose story, they can't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But his cousin was like, "No, fuck that NDA. I'm gonna say fuck I won't." Motherfuckers, they're
Yeah,
on the
I got no money
internet.
anyway. Oh well.
Period. They're on the internet and they are going off. They said she was the one who was the druggie. They said that she was out here dipping it and doing it. She was doing way too much. And they said that she caused him so much grief. And I said, oh, bitch, it's getting ugly. It's getting spicy. Now, what I will do,
It's getting sticky.
right, is I will tell y'all more on the other podcast so y'all can kind of have a full deep dive of it. But child, when I tell you they are tearing her ass up on TikTok, they tearing her ass up on Instagram. It's about 7 family members and friends who have all put up Instagram posts, story posts, where they are collectively, Twitter, collectively saying that she was the problem. And I was like, child, where there's smoke, there is fire.
And
Mm-hmm.
everyone can be saying the same thing about
I
you.
was like, y'all might wanna look into this man's unaliving again and make sure that it wasn't a murder. I'm just saying.
No, that's real shit because that's the weirdest shit. You're gonna have family sign NDAs. No, thank you.
The family had to sign NDAs in
That's
order to come to the funeral. And ever since the funeral, they have not seen his kids.
I
said, oh my God. This messy, y'all. It's messy boots. But I'm going to tell y'all because I want to talk about it because it's messy. And I like a little bit of mess, just a little bit. I don't like a lot. I just want a little sprinkle. For real. Speaking of the sprinkle, we're going to do SBC so we can get this out the way and I can get out y'all here. Okay,
well, lucky
y'all
for
prepare
you,
y'all.
I don't have any.
Please don't. Don't
start
that bullshit.
But don't have me.
No, I had pulled my cap off. This girl ain't never seen my head before. She's like, I said, yeah, you know I had a head, did you?
That's
Scared me.
crazy.
You're shocked.
The reaction is messed up.
Oh my
Kids, you
God.
cracking me the fuck up.
What is wrong with y'all?
Child, this one girl, her favorite game to play is ain't nobody coming to pick me up. I'm like, please stop saying that. You can't say that. And she's like 3.
Yo, why do kids love
She's like,
doing
mommy's
that?
not coming. I said, yes, somebody's coming to get you. She said, no, nobody's coming. I said, girl, stop saying that. Yeah,
That's
Nana's
crazy.
coming. She said, no, Nana's not coming.
What's going on in
You
your
need to stop.
I'd be like, well, who coming? Look out. Who
Girl,
coming to
she
get
played
you?
too fucking much. And it was time for her to go. She tunnel vision in my ass. I said, excuse me. And she just looking at the TV. I said, girl, I know you hear me. It's time to go. Let's put this jacket on. You play too much.
Look like you done met your match, dog.
She ain't even my student and she played too much. I'm like, girl, come on.
Did you have that interview yet?
No, it's on Friday. But I don't know. It might snow. I'm hoping and praying it does.
Oh, girl.
If it
They
snow,
say
I'm
we
not gonna
supposed
have
to
it.
just miss that storm, Jared. That polar vortex.
Mm-hmm.
They supposed to hit the southern part of the state and everything below us. I'm praying to
I'm
do it.
praying it's a mighty snow.
I'm praying to do it. I hate to say that.
You know what? I don't know because we ain't got no food here for real. We know we got chicken. We'll be all right. We can fry some up.
Okay, great. Got some ramen?
Yeah, we ain't got none of that. We got mashed potatoes though.
Well, you got mashed potatoes, baby. You good.
And we got bread. And the oven
Period.
is work off gas, so we good.
Period. Figure it out.
We gonna
All
survive
right.
this storm, okay?
Okay. Well, I don't know, Don. You might be able to use DoorDash or Instacart to order your food. Shit.
Not if it's snow out here. Out here now.
They
Anybody
won't
gonna be
they won't
out.
take it to you?
Anybody gonna be out. They don't do snow. The city shut down.
Shit. Up here they do.
See, it's Midwest, but this is South, baby. It don't snow out here. So
And
when
if
it do
it's
snow, they're like, oh
motherfuckers
shit, it snow.
the truck.
You gotta stay home. Don't go to work.
And they be wanting like when it's super cold outside, I do give a big tip when I ask for delivery. Because I wouldn't want to go out there and not get a big tip. So if I'm ordering something, I'm giving you a big tip. You're getting at least $20 or more, especially if it's super cold outside.
Nobody stay where you at. Stay at home. Stay at work. Whatever the fuck you want,
like,
just stay.
If I can't get AJ to go to the store and I'm desperate, then I definitely have to allocate a big tip for the person driving in the snow. I remember one time I gave a lady $40. It was cold outside. It was
$40.
I gave her $40. Not $40.
$40. That's
Squeeze
it?
my tiny ass up in this.
It's cute.
You like this girl? Cute. Yeah, I gave her $40. I had a what did I have? I had a $30 order, and it was I was getting Jamaican food, and I was like, I can get a lady $40. That lady sent me a message saying she needed that money, and she was on the phone crying. And I was like, lady, it's just $40.
It's only $40. No, what Tokyo said? Bitch, it's $40.
I didn't say it like that. That's not what I said.
Don't get weird.
No shit, I didn't say that. It's terrible.
What's wrong with you bitches?
You're terrible. I didn't understand what it meant first. So I just was like, it's just $40. She said, no, you don't understand. And I said, okay, babe. Okay. I'm glad to help.
Don't get weird.
I'm glad I could help.
Oh, that's lovely,
But I'm
though.
giving you 5 stars. Okay? We're gonna go
2
ahead.
stars with a
I'm gonna
$40
eat my
tip.
food.
Can't be
Shut
too
up.
generous. Confuse them. Damn, she rated me
I
low,
can't
but
give
she
you both.
gave me a
I
good
can't
tip.
give you both. You either
Okay.
you get a high star rating or you get a lot of tip. You gotta pick one. You rude. Y'all rude as hell.
5 star or tip? Tip.
I was like,
Next time,
I
pick
was
the
like,
5
damn,
stars. There go your tip.
I could use that extra 40, put that in the gas tank. Say, well, I'm gonna have to get that back on the back end of the karma, I guess. I don't know, because I done gave it to this lady.
Okay, because it was a lady sitting outside the daycare, and I gave her my pug in a mug sweater. So hopefully I get another sweater that's better, which I did. But it ain't like an outside sweater. It's more like a dress sweater. It's real cute though.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be blessed in a nice hoodie. Because that was a good hoodie. I went home cold that day.
Oh, that was sweet. You gave that lady your hoodie.
Yeah. God bless.
I do that.
We got to update on them Secret Santa list so y'all can get stuff y'all want.
Yeah, I see if that order came in. Because if not, I need my fucking money back, Amazon.
Okay.
Give me my $16 back.
Give me my money. Give me my money.
Now.
All right. Question number 1. I told my girlfriend, dated her for 1 year, to let me try a 3-way for the new year.
Too
She said no.
soon.
She said no. I told her we're doing it or I'll leave. Her, do what you need to do.
Period.
Oh, that means your ass is replaceable. You must not know about me. You have to be out here.
Okay.
She won't find nobody as good as me. We both know this. I don't think you do.
I just love that way of thinking because they always look stupid in the end.
I turn up the pressure and start packing my things. I had nowhere to go. I wanted her to think about her life without me. I had a female friend, side chick, bring her truck to help me move my things into storage. Girlfriend sees my other female and just sits there looking like she's about to cry. I carry the last box to the truck, and girlfriend runs up to me to give me my toothbrush. Y'all take care. My side chick lives in a 2-bedroom apartment with roommates, and I can't stay with her. I don't have a storage. I need to go back home with my maid, but she changed the locks and is not responding. Legal aid said I had tenant rights until I moved myself out. Help me, y'all.
You
Absolutely
did
not.
move yourself out.
Dickhead.
Absolutely not. I'm not. What do you need help with? You played the long. You played the game, and then you got played. That lady
First took
ran
the
up to
game,
you
went
with
to the
your
prizes.
toothbrush. She said, "Hey, y'all take care now. Okay, don't forget this. You might need this. Your mouth a little tart.
You just don't know.
Don't
She
forget
probably
that,
been waiting to get rid of your ass.
child. It sounded to me like you got your just desserts. I can't help you.
Just
Ain't nothing to help. Moving on, baby. Question number 2. Lewis is my husband of 3 years.
Okay.
3 years. After I had our daughter in November, he swabbed her for a DNA test. I
Damn.
had no idea that he would stoop so low and do this behind my back.
Are you a
Lewis
whore?
I don't know. Lewis barely acknowledged her during the first few weeks of our daughter's life. If she cried, he wouldn't move to comfort her. His sisters never visited the baby. I confronted him about this and he didn't respond. I returned to work and I took our 2-year-old, our daughter, to my mother's home during the day. On December 23rd, there were several cars parked in our driveway. Lewis was having a party. My heart was full. He was finally showing us some love. Girl, no, he was not. I opened the door and Lewis, his sisters, and friends were wearing 0% t-shirts. I looked closer and the theme of the party was a negative paternity test. Written on the cake, 0%, you are not the father. Everyone was laughing. Finally, Lewis handed me the paternity test. She ain't mine and I ain't yours no more. God damn. I'm so hurt and disgusted by this humiliation ritual. How do I make Lewis take his marriage vows seriously and raise our daughter? Girl, it's your
You're a
daughter.
whore.
It's
Figure
your
that shit
daughter.
out.
Who did you sleep with? He got 0% chance of being the daddy.
I mean, it ain't his at all. You
And
wouldn't be
why
fucking
y'all,
him.
what is going on to the point where you in a relationship with this man and he's married, you're married to him. He doesn't believe that he's the father of a baby y'all supposedly made together in your marriage. And he DNA tested the baby. And you out here talking about we supposed to be together. He's my husband. We supposed to raise our daughter together. Who was you sleeping with? And why were you cheating on him and then tried to pin a baby on him that wasn't his? Now, depending on where you live at, that may not even matter because there are laws that protect the mothers from having to be single parents, even when they cheat and have babies outside the marriage. And technically, according to the law, that baby belongs to the husband because you had that baby during your marriage. So I ain't telling you to do nothing. I'm just telling you might want to look into the laws in your city and state.
I
Because he may
still
still
got the
legally be
case.
responsible for that child.
Now, at the end of the day, you still ain't shit.
But you still fucked up, and if he wants
If
to
you
walk
trying to
out,
fight with that baby.
you did. You did. You
But what
definitely
I'm
did.
thinking is he probably knew your ass. He probably knew your ass is cheating. He just needed that out.
But you could have
Again.
left.
He could have,
You could have left.
but you make me look stupid. I make you look stupider.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would have waited till you had the baby. Like, I did ask what that made you do a prenatal paternity. Because I'm not finna go through all that. I'm just not. Then you can have a divorce in this whole party. And you can have a 0% paternity shit all on there and do all that extra shit.
He wanted to
But
surprise her, obviously.
I see.
Talking about he finally care. Oh my god.
Right. She's up there
Zero
crying like he
percent.
loves us.
That needs to be in a movie.
Well, Tyler gonna steal it. Anyway. Yes, shit. Question number 3. He left our home to buy our baby some diapers. He ain't never come back, did he? Oh, he did. Came back 2 hours later, high, glitter all over his face, smelling like catfish with no diapers. Ew.
Oh, not a whore.
Ew, that's nasty. Why do y'all coochie smell like fish?
And what's up with the glitter? You spraying the perfume directly on it?
Like, I just want to understand what are y'all doing to make y'all undercarriage smell like fish? What are y'all doing? Are y'all not washing it? I'm low key disgusted. The idea of somebody's coochie smelling like catfish is very concerning to me. You got a low pH balance. It's nasty. I know what this is, so I ask about the diapers. He says he left them in the car. He staggered to the car, got in, and drove off. He left his phone behind. Another woman thanked him for the diapers. Now he went and got the diapers for another woman. Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my headphones are still connected. Yeah, they still connected. Okay. I had to double check, child. Okay. It says, but she texted that the diapers were too big. The baby needs a size 1. The number seemed real familiar. So I call her. His mistress is the woman he hired to design our wedding invitations. I know you fucking lying. We pay her
Crazy.
extra to mail them. My wedding was basically empty. The people who showed up came because I called them. She never sent the invites. We argued, and he came home the following morning to get his phone. I confronted him about his newborn. Him, I have you, and I have a new baby. Y'all need to cut the drama before y'all both lose me. I ain't with this catfight shit. Nigga, is you crazy?
How old is he? 45?
There was a stripper dipped in glitter sitting in the front seat. He has 2
I'm
side
sorry.
chicks. I got the ring last year, but I'm at the bottom of his list. I love this man and I don't want to lose him for good. What to do to keep him home? I thought marriage would do the trick. Girl, are you fucking dumb?
Baby, do what you gotta do. Shit, he said stop arguing.
I would have, first of all, unless he paying all the bills, there's no way. Even if he was, I still wouldn't. Because you share him with 2 other bitches. This hoe is stripping. You don't
She
know what
want
type of shit
him.
she doing.
She love him, Tiffany. She love
I don't
him.
want to hear that shit.
She know him.
No, she don't. Y'all hear fucking bitches who coochie smell like fish.
Strippers, you eating strippers that dipped in glitter.
What's wrong with you?
And
And you
she
sit
still
up
ain't
here
keep her
crying. I
hygiene
want to
up.
be with him. No, no, no. We need to be together. Why? For what? He's not
Advice,
home.
baby,
You
go to
don't know him.
church.
And then the girl sabotaged your wedding. The girl sabotaged your wedding. You had to call people to come to your wedding. You paid her money to sabotage your wedding. First of all, I would be going to get my money back from this bitch. Don't care about her
Okay,
having no newborn. Don't give a
that's a
fuck about none of
fraudulent
that.
thing.
Give
Report
me
her
my money.
business too.
Period. I'd be over there, Better Business Bureau. I'd be over there reporting her to the Small Business Bureau because I know she ain't reporting them profits to the IRS. I put her ass on blast, and I want my money. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. That's the first thing. Second thing, I'd be up out of there. If he want to have a harem of bitches, I'm not finna be one of them. Talking about love. He don't even love you. What you talking about? You his wife. You're not even the number one bitch. You're at the bottom of the totem pole. And you're talking about how do you keep him home? Girl, clearly nothing you can do is going to keep him there. So you need to be finding your exit. If I was you, I would start gathering a stash. You need to get you a separate bank account. Start slowly transferring money over there. Okay, take out $100 every time they get paid, or put your paycheck in that account and let it sit there. Shut off the gas, shut off the water, shut off the lights. Shut it all off.
My unserious advice: if you love them, stop arguing with these bitches and stay in your place. Stand there and look grateful.
Don said, let him cheat in peace. If you
You
ain't
love him
going
so
nowhere.
bad, go ahead.
Let him
Let
cheat
him
in
do what
peace,
he do.
bitch.
If you love him, but if you don't, get your ass on up out of there.
I
If you
mean,
love him more than you love yourself, stop arguing with them bitches.
fair.
That's all I'm
Fair.
gonna say.
I can't. You got me fucked up.
But girl, let me tell you this: you better than me.
Okay. They
You
be
better than
waking
me,
up
baby.
dead.
I'll be on my way to jail. I'll be going to jail behind that one.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. 'Cause first of all, the first problem would be that first side bitch would be giving me my money back.
Why would this seem like
I'm
a
at her
target attack?
house.
Your
Where
Honor, it
is
is
my
a targeted
money?
attack. Let me tell you
I
why it
want to
is a
hear that.
targeted attack. I was having a wedding. One, let's just say that I paid this lady to do a service. She ain't do it. She sabotaged my wedding. Two, she probably sabotaged my. This is all a theory. She probably sabotaged my wedding because she's fucking my fiance. You wanna know how I know she's fucking my fiance? Because the baby wears size 1 in Pampers,
And we just got married.
and the baby ain't mine.
And not,
And the bitch just had the baby.
period. I
Why
want
else
my
would she
money.
sabotage my fucking wedding if it ain't
Period.
his?
I want my money. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Give me my money.
And I went up there and said, I want my money. And she said no. So I pulled out
So
my
I punched that
bat to piss out that bitch.
bitch. And I beat her ass until she gave me my money. And every time I see that hoe, I'm gonna punch her in her shit.
And then I waited for
Every
him to
time.
come home and then I bat the piss out of him too.
Show did.
So yeah, I'll take the 2 assault charges.
Y'all can give it all.
I even
I
take the aggravated.
gladly sit
But
right
I'm letting
there
you know now, they deserved it. And I'm not
and I'll
taking it
go some
back.
Chicago shit. He had it coming. He had it coming.
You gonna learn today.
Okay. Cripple your bitch
And then he
ass.
pulled up and he had a stripper in my front seat. Unrelated, but the bitch was dipped in glitter.
So I batted her ass with that bat just like I bust him in his
I
shit.
fucked her ass up too with the bat.
Crack that shit. Sure
So
did.
yes. 3.
Give me
I'll
the
take 3.
give me the sentences. Give it to me.
House arrest.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you got.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Arnie.
Yeah.
I'll
See
jump
you,
at his
Judge.
ass. Jump at
Right.
the ass. I'll do it again, bitch.
Do it again. That is stupid. Question
Oh.
number 4. I married Claudia 4 years ago, and me and my teen sons moved in with her. 2 years in, Claudia opened a salon, and I fell in love with someone else. Damn.
You ain't shit.
I slept with my other female in our home because I was done with Claudia. And I was showing my sons how to handle these females when they get uppity and try to run things. You mean when they level up and they do better and you're still a bum? Is that what you mean? I filed for divorce. I've done renovations to the home, and I fully expected to get half of this house market worth and or live there with my 2 sons. Girl, how did you figure that, man? The house was in her name when you moved in her home. You moved in her home. My lawyer discovered the house is in Claudia's mother's name. Oh, plot twist. And her mother evicted me and my sons. I'm struggling to cancel my divorce proceedings, but Claudia has stopped communicating with me. She doesn't come home when I'm here. Me and my sons will be homeless if she doesn't agree to accept my apology, go to therapy, and fix our marriage. Most importantly, I don't have rights to the property, and I married her to get that. She scammed me. She ain't a homeowner. I'm in a tough spot. Help. Nigga, you was scamming her. What she did was she protected her assets. I bet you any amount of money that house was in her name. And she discovered that your ass was cheating. So she went on ahead and transferred the deed in her mama's name. Sounds to me like everybody getting their just desserts today. This is a good day.
Not
It's a
when they
good
up
day on
there and try to
SSC
run
Chat.
things.
Yes, it's a wonderful day. Oh, it's so lovely. It's
It's not like y'all
beautiful.
standing up for y'all, except for that first one.
Right.
Or
Except for the other lady,
the other two.
that other bitch, sit up there crying. I want to be with him. What do I do? Him and his other two bitches are together. What do I do?
Shut up.
Basically,
That's what you do.
question number 5. I worked hard to get out of Compton and find me a rich white man.
Period.
I attended Berkeley College on a scholarship. I took golfing lessons and I worked at the Silverado Berkeley Memory Care Community.
I know
I
that's
was
when you was
determined
on
to
a
find,
mission.
okay. I was determined to find me a white man at every age range. I found one, Todd. He fell
Yes.
in love with me. Very, very interesting words. He fell in love with me. He brought me to his family functions. He sponsored me and I quit my job. Over Thanksgiving, he brought me to the family dinner. I was the only black person in the room. And they treated me with love. Todd made a brief speech about us and got on bended knee. And Todd's grandfather stood up. You don't marry your whore, son. You play with her, learn sex tricks from her, but you don't bring her into the fold. Lord,
Ooh. I felt the gas and
Lord.
dust.
Grandpa said, get your shit together. I expected gasps of
Yeah,
disgust.
marry these hoes.
But Todd's grandfather was the source of their family's wealth, and no one said anything. Todd stood up and walked away. Todd's sister called me an Uber. Todd has ghosted me completely. I'm beside myself, and I'm afraid to put myself out there again. Should I risk it in the relationship? Do they all behave this way?
Girl, he called you out on your shit.
Girl,
What?
you are a whore.
You was on a mission.
You literally said that Todd was in love with you, not you in love with Todd.
Advice, girl, get back out there and work your shit. You
I
got
mean,
a hurdle to get over. You gotta figure some shit out.
okay, next time, play the role a little bit better.
You gotta think on your feet. No, sir. No, 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 no. I'm not
I
that.
went to
I
Berkeley. I
love
come from a
Todd.
good family, and I love you guys, and I love Todd. Girl, you don't know how to hide your ghetto.
And if you really wanted to be something, you should have been fucking Todd. So Todd could have
Okay,
been like,
well,
"We're
I think
having
she
a
was.
baby."
I think she was effing him because I mean, there's no way he fell in love with her ghetto ass without her fucking.
But if he was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and he was like, "We're having a
She didn't
baby.
trap his ass. That's you right
We're
about that.
having a baby, Papa. We
Yeah,
can't just
yeah.
drop her off.
Yeah,
The
well, he
hell we
probably would have
can."
paid you off and sent you on your way, which low key, that's kind of what you wanted. So,
Okay. What is? How much to get you out of here? I don't know. I mean,
I
just
don't know, maybe a cool 50, 100,000
okay.
sal,
50, 100,000.
cool meal would work real nice. That set me up. And your grandchild, your great grandchild, he ain't gonna claim that bank. I mean, look,
It don't
you
matter, baby.
tried
He
to
gonna know.
infiltrate into a part of a world that you do not understand. And the problem is your ass forgot that racism still exists, dumbass. You forgot that. You forgot that you was black and he was white. It's a
Baby
whole
Ruby
white
Bridges has an
family.
Instagram.
Okay, they don't give you are not good enough to be in their family, bitch. You were able to eat at the table, true enough, but they thought he was playing with you. So when he got on his knees to propose, Grandpa said, "Hell no, I'm not
And
having
he
no
didn't
black
see
bitch in my goddamn family."
Papa's the one with the motherfucking dollars. Why would
Now
they
what you
speak?
should have. Now if
Baby,
you
I'm
was
probably
real
making
good
the
at your
exile for
job,
this shit.
if you was real good at your job, you could have been finessing Papa out the money, since he the one who controls all the assets.
Can I have a talk with you for a second?
I'm like, Pop, can we talk? Can we talk, Granddad? I have a proposition for you. Just lay that shit out there. I don't mind being in secret. I will gladly be in the hotel waiting. I will do it in hiding. I have no problem with that. Just give me a monthly allowance of about, I don't know, $6,000-$7,000 a month, and I'm good. You know, I'll keep it quiet. Won't say anything. Have no need to. That's your fault. You don't know how to work the system, bitch. I don't know what to tell you other than Todd finna go marry a nice, prominent white chick and listen to all his problems.
She's probably on the same mission as you, but she won't get clocked.
Right. Right.
She know how to work that shit.
Final question. This is my second marriage. I left my wife of 22 years for a younger woman. I'm 56, and my new wife, Honey, is 26.
Oh.
I work late. Her name, Honey. She sounds like she's a stripper. She a stripper. I know she's a stripper. I worked late. I worked late and got involved in a minor car accident. Honey came into my room, my hospital room. I was drugged, bandaged, and partially asleep. She told the nurse, "Is he brain damaged? Pull the plug." God damn.
Damn, you wasn't gonna wait?
The nurse responded that I'm just under observation. Honey demanded the medical resident come into my room. I want this plug pulled right now. I'm not taking care of no corpse. The resident tells her, "Ma'am, he can hear you. He will recover." I sit up and try to speak. Honey pulls the plug on my vitals machine in front of everyone and is kicked out and banned from the hospital. Honey apologized. She said she was under distress and didn't want me to suffer. My first wife would never do me like that. Should I be afraid of Honey? Hell yeah! This bitch tried to kill you!
She hit your ass.
I was just finna say that shit.
She hit your ass, baby. She pulled the plug on you thinking you're finna die. You weren't moving by a machine.
They told you that you can hear her, and the bitch still pulled the plug.
She thought she was in a coma.
What the fuck?
Man, he is alive and well. He's not even on the death watch. Like
and she was like, "Fuck."
He can literally cough and wake up right now.
Right. And then
I can literally drop a glass that he can pop up.
Apologized. Under stress. Nigga, you the one in the hospital laid up with vital machines attached to you, and you got bumps and bruises and bandages everywhere. Her ass probably showed up at the hospital in a damn dress and a fake ass fur coat with a full beat face and a tied ass wig, trying to pull a plug on you while you in the hospital, and you sitting up here talking about, should I be afraid of her? Nigga, I wouldn't let her sleep in my house after that. She would have to go. You're crazy. Now, if you could pull this little stinking ass bitch, you could pull somebody else. Because I know you can't go back to your first wife.
Mm-hmm. You fucked that up.
Because she probably dipping in and doing it with Raheem, and he 22. And I guarantee you, she don't want your old decrepit ass back. She don't want you back, babe. So I don't know. You better you need to get rid of her. Because she been trying to kill you. It look like she trying to kill you and take over all your finances and shit. This is what happens, though, when you think the grass is greener on the other side. That's a hard lesson you had to learn. Left your wife for 22 years for some young skank, some scallywag, and this heifer tried to kill you in the hospital and you wasn't even dying. How you gonna marry a hoe and she's stupid? How did you do that? You did. Jesus, be a simp. That's just sad. Anyway.
People doing crazy shit these days.
Okay, that's it. That's all, y'all. That's all we got. Them was
All I got to
It was-
say is, I will always love you, but you will never love me if you can't love yourself.
Well, Daddy said, "Don't eat or drink nothing. I'll do you one better. Don't close your eyes." No, she gotta go. She gotta go. Because
Take
if I
that
can't
bitch
get
out before
no,
she take you.
well, fair. But if I can't get no sleep in my own house, I can't have no
No,
peace.
don't do
I
that,
can't
because then she gonna
rest.
start saying you going see now and getting older.
No, she gotta get the fuck out. She gotta get the fuck
He's
out.
trying to kill me. He's
He,
crazy.
oh my god, he's old, and he thinks I'm trying to kill him.
I
He's
feel
in
like
his
he's coming down like
50s.
Alzheimer's.
Right, right, and they'll start believing her ass. Nope, kick her ass out now. But all he gotta do is go get the staff from the hospital that saw that bitch pull the plug. See, that'll stop all of that. I would get her ass. I would have a restraining order before I left the hospital. Fuck that. Gonna pull the plug on me, and I'm not even dying.
Look at her ass, bitch. What are you doing?
Doing God, the
Being from the
stupid bitch.
hospital though was crazy.
Just,
26, girl,
just.
get your life together. I know it's hard out here, but girl,
It's not that hard. You just
I
dumb
can
as
figure
hell.
it out. You can figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Now listen, it is new content coming on the page tomorrow. Well, in the next couple of days, I'll have some new content up in regards to NXT stuff. I'm gonna be getting the book club stuff going because that is gonna be up next weekend. First book that we're going to be going over for Wrestling Book Club is Lita's book. It is currently on Audible. It's fairly expensive if you buy it on Audible. You can always go to the Half Price Bookstore or Barnes and Noble and buy her book as well. You can buy it on Amazon if you want to get it really quickly and shipped to you. But yes, January 18th, I will put the video out going over her book. And since it's a very short book, it's not going to take us long to go over it. I'll go over that and then I'll get into Becky's book and I'll do a live talking about Becky's book. Okay? So, y'all make sure y'all keep following me for the exclusive members content and more content that I have coming up within the next couple of weeks. I promised y'all I was going to start putting out more produced videos, which I am. And I promised Wrestling Book Club, which is coming next month. It's going to start the cooking stuff I'm going to be doing. We're going to be doing makeup stuff over here too. I'm going to be trying to emulate some of these wrestlers' looks. Ooh, baby, some of their makeup looks is not. I'm going to be nice. We're either gonna correct the makeup look so that they look right on me, and if you wanted to wear it, they look right on you. That way, if you cosplay a particular wrestler or anything like that, I might be able to help you out a little bit. I'll tell you where we get everything and how to do it step by step. That's just gonna be for the girlies, for the guys and girls who enjoy makeup and hair and all that stuff. That'll be the video for y'all. But for everybody else, the cooking stuff is going to be fun. I promise. We're going to have a good time. So if you want to support the channel, please do. Down on the bar, scrolling down her, there is my Cash App there. If you want to donate to the Cash App to help me take care of StreamYard, because that is $44 a month, loves. Okay? It's not cheap. So if you want to help and you want to keep me on this platform, please do that. You can always sign up to be a member as well. The more my membership grows, the more I can produce membership exclusive content. Okay. With all that being said, thank y'all so much for listening. Please go over to the video I put out earlier today and go listen to it. It's called The Hatred of Hulk Hogan. Make sure you guys follow the page. If you want to be a member, you can. Memberships are very low. It's 99 cents for the base tier, $2.99 for the upper tier. And all of my older lives, or most of them, are locked into the membership tier because them was real rough days. So some of those really don't. I need to go back and change most of them so all of those lives are up for the members, because some of that stuff got some stuff going on in here and I don't want it all out there. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all follow me on my social media, which is also scrolling at the bottom. And I will see you guys on Friday after SmackDown. It's going to be 3 hours again this week. I think after WrestleMania is over, they'll go back down to 2 hours. That's my theory. So I hope and pray because SmackDown being 3 hours is taking me out. It's taking me out. That is a lot of wrestling. 8 hours of wrestling a week. It's getting crazy out here. And then if you watch AEW, New Japan, and TNA, like when do you watch regular TV? You know what I mean? It's nuts. But I will see you guys Friday and we'll talk all about wrestling on Friday. Also, 2K25 is coming out and here it's coming out in January on the 27th. And it seems that the OTC is going to be your cover girl this year for 2K25. So if you care, which I'm going to get it and I'm going to be streaming stuff. I haven't even finished the campaign for 2K24.
So long. I never thought they had to lock my ass out. I finally passed it, but
I have not played it. I haven't finished it. So once I do, I'll, do my little critique and review of all of that. And I'll be back on here to talk to you guys some more on Friday. And I may go live Saturday if my husband goes out to his cousin's house. If not, then I'll be in here messing with him. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.
Bye, guys.
If you don't wanna see me, if you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I once did the